Good morning, guys. It is nice and early. I thought we're going to this morning get up, go for a drive, do a bit of an update on Corgi, how Corgi has been going. Also going to duck out to Super Cheap, get a few bits and pieces this morning for Corgi. We've got the driver right hand spotlight that is blowing, and also the left hand side of the number plate light as well. So I got a few globes out, and this is I want to go out and see if we can find today at Super Cheap. But we'll fire it up, we'll get a cold start, and let's go to Super Cheap. That's weird. What's going on here? There's nothing. Well, that's strange. Corgi won't start. Clutch is in. Alright, that's not good, guys. The car is not starting. That is quite weird. That is definitely not going to plan. Yeah, it's quite weird. It won't start. Well, looks like the battery's gone flat. We'll have a look. I don't. Well, I do. I think I've got a voltmeter somewhere. We'll see if we can do a test on it if I can find it. If not, might be a trip down to Super Cheap or Battery World. See what we can find. Everything's tight here. It's a 10. Perfect. Now they're in a funny spot, these batteries and these minis, I reckon. Let's hope it comes out nice and easy. All the battery terminals are off. We'll just push them out of the way. See if we can get this thing out of here. Don't know if it's got a battery clamp anywhere. There we go, that's out of the way. Yeah, I don't know what this is for. Let's see that. Take that off. Go to the side. Take off the clamp. I've got to say, this video definitely hasn't gone to plan. You know, it's always the way when you've got something in your head that you want a video and something else goes wrong. So I couldn't find the voltmeter. Going off from what I can tell, the battery is definitely dead. I know the car's been sitting for around 4 days. I've been off, and you know, with the cold weather, I guess the car being sitting around as well does not help the battery. I think last time when I had the battery checked, there would have been about 50 or 55% left of battery life left. So I guess this day was always coming. You know, look, it could have been worse. I could have been out somewhere. At least I was at home. Could have been stranded somewhere. You know, no one to give me a jump start or anything like that. I would have been a bit stranded. So it's all good in the end. We'll get a new battery for it. I'm sure they're going to be expensive. A little bit weird to sort of get the battery out there of the Mini, the whole setup. You got to take off that shroud there where the window is just to pull the battery out. But I guess that's typical BMW. Just to sort of do something, you got to do something else. So we'll head on into Battery World and see what they say about this battery. I don't think I've touched anything else. I did sort of, you know, wipe down the engine and sort of wipe down the engine bay, and I don't think I've sort of touched anything on the car. So fingers crossed. Well, that was easy. that wasn't too bad. Nice and simple, in and out. $240 later for a new battery. And apparently that little hose, I didn't know that was a breather, just for fumes and stuff like that. I have never really sort of paid attention before, but I have taken many batteries out when I was doing my apprenticeship, and you know, this is going back in the 90s, so there was no breathers on batteries, not that I can remember anyway, but apparently that's what that is on the Mini. So 240 bucks, cop it on the chin, put it down as a another expense that What are you barking at? Hey? You gonna help me put the battery in, are you? Alright, so it is a, I don't know how you pronounce it, a YUASA battery. Apparently it's a good battery, so we'll pop it in anyway. But I gotta say, this is quite a strange setup here where the battery goes in the Mini. And like I said, that is the breather, I guess, for the fumes. That's quite weird as well too, that is just open. But I think before I do pop this battery, and there's lots of leaves and crap in here, I'm going to clean that out just to sort of stop any rust from starting up. There's the battery done, just taking Corgi for a drive, still got to resettle the dash, the time. But I guess, you know, 240 bucks for a battery isn't too bad. I was more worried that it was something else. But I guess it does pay to have your battery checked when you do take your car to the mechanics. You know, the last thing you want to do is be stranded. But I'll be putting all the links in the description of what type of battery it is for you guys. And also I'll be doing a video for you as well too. I was thinking about it the other day of roughly how much money I've spent on Corgi on the Mini since owning it for the last 7 months. I'm actually quite curious, probably a little bit scared as well too at the same time, on how much money I've spent on this car. Also too, I'm trying to nut it out as well too. I'm still having that issue on cold up start. When I do start up Corgi, there's still that idle issue. Comment down below if anyone is having the same issue with their Mini. It's like I said, usually on cold up start, once the car is warmed up and I'm actually driving it, it does go away. It's quite annoying. You know, I'm still trying to nut out what it is. But yeah, let us know, guys, if anyone has any idea on what it could be, because it's really annoying. But there we have it, guys. Sorry it was a boring video. Definitely more content to come on Corgi. Stay tuned, stay posted, and most of all, stay safe, and definitely catch you guys on the next one. Alright, see you guys. Bye-bye.